Aquarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for November 14th through the 20th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Aquarius. Juno. I gotta make some adjustments here for the cats. After we're done here, let's see. The overall energy for the reading, the 8 of Pentacles. So you're working on something. There's a lot of pentacles in your reading. This could be relating to something you're physically involved in terms of the material world. I don't know. Could be tied up to your work or a project you're working on. Could be something else too. I do see the energy of love in here. I don't know. But you're building something. Your energy is all up in there and it's working out. In the recent past, the King of Pentacles, the Judgment card, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's something here that shows up, tied up to a sense of creating your own stability where you're growing. And then love shows up. I'm not sure how to put this together. Either you started to look at the positives in what you're doing, or you actually love what you're doing. I don't know. Could be that simple. Or love did show up or cross your path while you were working on something tied up to your stability. Who knows? In the current situation, the Ace of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, the Temperance card, you're still in this place of focusing on the material, but there's passion, there's love, there's all sorts of things involved in there, which is good. It's great. If you get to that point, power to you. It's looking like it's something you've been working on, or at least thinking about for quite some time. Your energy was involved in whatever this is for quite a while. I don't know physically if you did anything for that long, but you're doing it now, so I'm not sure. It almost feels like an energy where you've got a clear base to whatever it is you're doing, and then you're adding to it. But it's good energy because it's you going and get stuff and bringing it in, and then it attracts that energy too. So it's not only you that's going after things, it's things coming towards you too that kind of line up around something you're working on. It's quite good energies, I would say. In the immediate future, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and love always shows up. I don't know how, because again, most of the focus I'm seeing on the material, and it would be amazing if I would see, okay, you know, whatever it is you're working on, your job or whatever it is, if it was filled with love too, that would be freaking amazing. I don't usually see that, but for this reading I do. Somehow love is intermingled there. In that, cat's gone loose. So this is just, you know, taking care of yourself, creating something brand new for you, and then love is coming towards you and it's helping you out in this process. So let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me see the 8 of Pentacles. Kai, what you doing? You're up to no good. I see that by your walk. For the 8 of Pentacles, you get the 5 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, the Star. Okay. I mean, there are challenges. I do see here that there are challenges. There could be people not agreeing with whatever it is you're doing. Because I see you working on something, then I see your desire towards where you want to go with it. And then in the middle, I see challenges and conflict and, you know, all sorts of things that make the path a little heavier to walk. But you're still doing it. You're still pushing through. So, yeah, it could be disagreements. It could be, who knows. what's popping in there. But I still see you walking towards your goal. Let me do that King of Pentacles in the recent past. Four of Swords, Three of Cups, Nine of Wands. That's what it is. I see the material, and then I see the emotional walking right alongside with the material. So you grow, you want to put something together in terms of love as you grow. And I feel like maybe it's happening, but it's harder. It's harder to bring that emotional aspect of things to where you're at in the material. But you're still trying, you're still doing. Again, I get a sense that you created some sort of base when it comes to your own stability, and then kind of trying to bring in energies, especially of love somehow, or they're kind of trying to come in. Whatever the case, it's there. It's always there. So you're not losing that aspect of yourself, the emotional. A lot of people, when they go and focus on the material, they kind of lose that aspect to themselves a little bit without noticing. You're not doing it. You're bringing it all in. Very difficult. But you're like, yep, no, I'm going to do that too. Okay. Let's do the Judgment card. Ace of Swords, the Moon, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, exactly what I was saying. Where we lose that emotional aspect, that whole sense of, we get so caught up and I need to do this, I need to do that, blah, 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 let me take care of things. And then we're like, you know, if somebody would stop us in the middle of all that and asked us, why are you doing this? How do you feel about this? We would be like, I don't know, but I need to do it. You know, there's that kind of a sense that comes into play too. There's certain things that are showing up tied up to you where you're showing me I have to do these things. And then you're showing me an emotional disconnect from those things. So it almost feels like it's showing up as an energy of, you know, where we give to certain situations where we don't even know exactly why. We're just kind of used to it, or, you know, we have to. Why? I don't know, but I have to. You know, that kind of an energy shows up a little bit here. But it does have the Judgment tied up to it, which I feel like it's something you've been working on in terms of, okay, why the hell do I have to give there? I don't know. Well, then I'm not gonna, you know, or things like that. So it's definitely a little bit of cleaning up your closet here. What's happening too through this? Ooh. The Ace of Cups, you get the Three of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Knight of Cups. Okay, so you were expecting love here somehow, you know, you were kind of opening up to the energy of love. That's why it's coming in as always looking as if it's quite difficult, because where there's love, there's always pain attached to that love for you. So, love at some point hurt you. It's almost like you're taking them both at the same time. You feel the love, you feel the pain of love at the same time. But you're still hopeful and you're still open to love. And that's why it's showing up like that. Because again, in the material, you're doing fine, everything's great, and then you're trying to bring in the emotional aspect of things and, you know, your heart to join you in this journey. And it always feels like it's a little hard, like it's lagging a little bit. And now I see why. Because of the pain that's still there over the energy of love. Okay, but again, you're still open, you're still trying. Let's do the Ace of Wands in the current situation. The Justice card, the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Pentacles. You're doing great here. I don't know what the hell is going on, but you have this energy that I feel like it attracts good thing. I wish and I hope you're tuned into it, because there's this sense, this center of you that I'm seeing that's very clear. It's like stepping into your power, and the universe is kind of working with you. You know, you keep on attracting things that relate to where you're at in that place. Again, hopefully you're aligning with this energy because it's a good one. Let's do the Seven of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands, the Fool, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, even more elements of passion, thrive, you know, courage, pursuing your dreams here. They're coming into play, all of these tools. are popping in for you. Because that's what happens when you align fully with what's going on inside of you. Let's do the Temperance card in the current situation. The Magician, the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Wands. See, that's where the problem is, where the lagging happens. When it comes to things that mean something a lot to you, that's where fear starts to show up. Because you're manifesting something, you've been manifesting something, some sort of an energy that works with you, or you want for that energy to work with you. And I see a little bit of fear, a little bit of worries popping in here. You can only manifest what concerns you. You can't really force another energy to come join you, or, you know, and I feel like you know that, but for some reason you're caught up a little bit emotionally in this energy of manifesting another energy to come join you. I'm not even sure if it's about love, kind of like, yeah, I want them to love me. I'm not sure if it's about that. Could be something else in terms of collaborating with you on something. I don't know, kind of like, oh, it would be so good if that happened and this person decided to work with me on something. Could be that. Could be just about anything. But again, a manifesting energy on another energy, which could show up as disappointing at the end of the day, you know, with that Nine of Swords. Remember, you can only do so much on your part. Can't really pull on another energy towards you. Let's do the Knight of Cups in the immediate future, the Page of Wands, the Hangman, the Six of Cups. There's a soul connection that's just popping in. Is it new? I'm not getting the sense that it's new, even though it's popping in for the first time in this reading. I'm not getting a sense. I kind of get a sense that it's been around, at least. Problem is, there's all sorts of things that are being felt in the direction of the soul connection, but there's no movement. There's no, almost like, I'm feeling this, but let me paralyze myself, you know, in this situation. Let me not move towards it. Or it towards you. Okay. Let's do the Ace of Pentacles. The Five of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. Okay. Trying to create something new here, which comes in as being quite slow, this process. It's slow. It's almost looking like you want to see the results. You want to find yourself in that energy of, oh, okay, I got a new life, or it feels like I have something new going on. It's a slow process for some reason. It's going, it's working, and it's slow. I see you having a little bit of an issue with the fact that it's so slow in terms of, I'm not seeing it. It's like you've got that lagging energy in this reading all over the place. Getting like a pause in this, like a very slow. It's very, very slow. In all honesty, I don't see a problem with it being slow. I see you having a problem with it being slow, where you might lose your patience. You might be like, okay, this needs to move faster, and that's where we might, all of us, because we all do that, but you in particular in this case, that's where you might start to force the energies because you're lacking patience at some point, you know. So this would be something I would be aware of in terms of when it shows up. Just kind of start to accept it and go with it instead of fighting it. Because I do see it having the potential to create problems if you don't accept things as they are in terms of how they move. There is a process here that you're going through. And it is looking like it's slow. And ultimately, if you would accept it, it would probably start even moving faster, you know? Let's do the Queen of Pentacles, the World card, the Sun, the High Priestess. There's a lot of work in the material that's showing up for you. As I said in the reading when it began, you're closing off a cycle, definitely, and that will automatically bring you into a brand new beginning. Your intuition is popping in like crazy as you're closing in the cycle. It's almost looking like you're jumping into the next chapter of your life. But you're jumping there with all the tools necessary to pursue happiness, basically, because that's the goal here. And you have your intuition coming out, you have you listening to your intuition, and there's happiness. It's guiding you directly in that place. But yeah, man, that's why it's feeling so slow and so, because it's so tied up to Pentacles, to Earth energy. And it is, I mean, again, you're closing off the cycle. You're coming to a close. Just give it time, because it might want to move slow. It's, for some reason, tied up to Earth energies for you, where, you know, one day at a time kind of a thing. And then, basically, after coming out of this energy, I kind of see you flying here, you know? So, just give it time. Let's see what the universe has as a final advice. The Magician, the Hierophant, the Two of Cups. You are manifesting in the direction of... That's where you could... It's kind of like a hit or miss. Are you manifesting the energy of love, or are you manifesting the energy of a person to bring you that love? You know, because that's where I see you struggling a little bit in terms of bringing that energy in. And then from the universe, I get a clear manifestation over the energy of love, deep love. Now, for you to differentiate and to make things a little simpler, or a little better to understand or to grasp, if you're trying to manifest a person, that's when you're going to have a little bit of a hard time. If you're trying to manifest the energy of love and you're open for whichever person to bring that to you, that might make your manifestation a little more easier. So it's really up to you. Are you stuck on it has to be that person, or are you kind of open to the energy of love? Whoever brings it over. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.